Now let's restart. Boom. The funeral. On arriving in Naudonia, Charlotte would find out that the king and queen of Naudonia were suddenly poisoned. Charlotte would find out the bad news that the former king and queen of Naudonia were mysteriously poisoned. And they said to Charlotte that there was a funeral scheduled for the same day that she arrived in Naudonia. Though the day would be full of tears, Tiana would have a happy reunion with Charlotte. Her friend Lottie, or Charlotte. As Tiana would be half crying and half having tears of joy. Because it was a while since her and Charlotte were reunited. But that would be not the only surprise Charlotte would get on the day of the funeral. Tiana would reveal that she's pregnant with a kid. Charlotte would be overjoyed for Tiana, hugging her tightly, but Tiana said not too tight, because she's still having a kid. Charlotte would apologize, saying that she was overjoyed to hear the wonderful news. Same news that Lottie gave Tiana during the time at Tiana's old work job. About Prince Naveen coming to Naudonia, to New Orleans. Boom. Tiana would correct Charlotte by saying that wishing on stars wasn't for crazy people, telling her that wishing on a star is what gave her her restaurant and her happily ever after with Naveen. Meaning that Charlotte would find out that wishing on stars wasn't for crazy people like she thought. Instead, wishing on stars is what gave Tiana and Naveen their happily ever after. Tiana would reveal that Naveen's father and mother were the only closest father figure she had, because her father died when she was young and when she grew up. We predict Tiana had time with her father before he passed, but that's for another video. Boom! Charlotte and Naveen's cousin or brother's wedding. At the wedding, just like Tiana asked Charlotte to be her bridesmaid, Charlotte asked Tiana to be hers. Charlotte and Tiana would agree, but sadly the wedding would be interrupted by Tiana screaming. Because it turns out the baby was coming on that exact same day.